Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm doing a review of the Dolphins 2024 draft, and I'm giving them an A. I don't know that any of the analysts gave them a grade so high, and my question for you on the comments, guys, is do you agree with me? Would you give the Miami Dolphins a grade of an A for the 2024 draft? But please do not answer that question until you listen till you watch this whole video. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of the rounds. I'm sure you guys have already checked out a number of videos and they've gone through each and every one of them. I am specifically looking at rounds 1, 2, and 4, and this is why I'm giving the Dolphins a grade of an A. Mike McDaniel has in round 1 stayed with his theme of speed and more speed. With our linebacker edge rusher, Chop Robinson, okay, 6'3", 254 pounds. And this guy is absolutely explosive at the snap of the football, okay? And they are going to coach this guy up to use that speed, and I believe this was a fantastic pick for the Dolphins, as our other edge rushers are healing up and recovering from injuries. He may get a lot of action early in the season. We needed this guy on defense, and I believe our new defensive coordinator from the Ravens, Anthony Weaver, loved this guy as well. He's going to coach him up, and he could be one of the best in the NFL. So this was a huge pick. Guys, I am also very excited about who we took in the second round. Offensive lineman that we desperately needed, Patrick Paul. He's almost 6'8", 331 pounds. I am shocked that Mike McDaniel took somebody this heavy. He usually goes for the lighter offensive lineman, okay? But because of his height, at 6'8", he can handle the 330 pounds. Guys, this is a mountain of a football player, okay? 6'8", 330 pounds, but he still has enough speed at 330 pounds because of his height. Now, I believe our offensive line coach, Butch Barry, is going to coach this guy up, okay? And he may be a Pro Bowl player because of Butch Barry. And this is another reason why I'm giving the Dolphins a grade of an A. I believe very strongly that the Miami Dolphins have the best offensive line coach in the NFL by far, okay? Look at what he did last year with an injury-riddled offensive line. Most of the season, we led the NFL in rushing. How in the world do you do that with offensive linemen who you're calling up from the practice squad to immediately play that Sunday? Butch Barry found a way to do it, okay? And now we're adding a monster of a guy at 6'8", 330 pounds. I believe he is going to be a key piece to the puzzle on the offensive side of the ball, okay? And now we're going to round 4. Running behind the blocks of 6'8", 330 pound Patrick Paul is going to be Jalen Wright, okay, our rookie running back. Guys, in the 40-yard dash, he ran a 4.38, okay? Jalen Waddle ran a 4.37, okay? Tyreek Hill, a 4.29, okay? So we've got another guy who is like Devon A-Chain coming in with lightning speed. Again, Mike McDaniel has stayed with his theme of speed and more speed. Fast and faster. Remember some of those explosive games that Devon A-Chain had. Now we're adding a guy who is just as fast. Okay, I absolutely love what Mike McDaniel has done. Okay, and when you have a guy 6'8" and you've got these smaller running backs who are lightning quick, okay, the defense isn't even going to know who has the ball. And this is part of the Dolphins scheme, okay? With all their motion and they're faking this way and the whole flow of the blocking is going this way. And before anyone knows what happens, Devon A-Chain is 20 or 30 yards down the field. And now it's going to be Jalen Wright as well. I think they're going to use this guy early on. Guys, look how explosive the Miami Dolphins were in 2023. Now add another running back who is right in there with speed. I would argue he is just as fast as Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Devon A-Chain. Now we've got another one to add to the track team. Guys, we've gotten faster than we were last year, okay? Anytime a team went up against the Dolphins last year, they all knew. They all said the same thing. We're going to have to try somehow to slow these guys down, okay? And now after going 11-6, okay, the Dolphins have gotten faster. Okay, 11-6 during that regular season, and there were so many games where we blew teams away. They just couldn't keep up with us. Guys, I absolutely love what Mike McDaniel has done. So based on this, guys, do you agree with me in the comments? Answer this, yes or no. Would you give the Dolphins a grade of A? Because guys, you have to first look at what they did in 2023. Watch some of those games where the Dolphins blew teams out, okay? Scoring in the area of 70 points against the Denver Broncos, knowing that the Dolphins could have scored more. They were in field goal range at the end. And guys, they really slowed it down in the second half of that fourth quarter, but their second and third string players were scoring points. Guys, we could have a couple more games like that. But guys, I believe we could win 12 or 13 games this year, and we could take the division with our speed, okay? Keeping in mind we have the best, in my opinion, the absolute best offensive line coach in the NFL, and he now has even more to work with these guys that they do not need a whole lot of blocking, okay? All they need is a little room to, and these guys are off to the races with their misdirection plays and all the motion that they've got going for them. Guys, the Miami Dolphins have a lot to look forward this year. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like icon, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments.